There's a petition circling online that wants to help some of the unpaid federal workers get their paychecks.
It's asking for the U.S. Coast Guard to be absorbed by the Navy so that members can start getting paid again during the shutdown. 13 News Now reporter Evan Watson joins us live in studio to verify if this is even possible. Evan?
Well, many of you are searching for ways to help furloughed Coast Guard servicemen and women. We saw people sharing this petition, so we wanted to verify if it could actually happen.
You, as members of the armed forces, should not be expected to shoulder this burden.
As Coast Guard families could soon miss another pay period, Admiral Carl Schultz is addressing service members and the public directly.
But ultimately, I find it unacceptable that Coast Guard men and women have to rely on food pantries and donations to get through day-to-day life as service members.
Thousands of people around the country agree. They are signing a petition on whitehouse.gov to temporarily transfer the Coast Guard to operate under the Navy, hopefully restoring pay for furloughed Coast Guard members. The Navy and other branches under the Department of Defense are currently funded during this shutdown. In a local Facebook group, one woman asked others to sign the petition, saying it looks to be the only glimpse of hope at the moment to not miss another paycheck. But could it actually happen? With many Coast Guard employees furloughed, we called the Navy. Navy officials said they couldn't comment and send us to the Department of Defense for answers. The DoD looked into it, but said it has to defer to the White House. So we called the White House for answers and got this message.
We apologize, but due to the lapse in federal funding, we are unable to take your call.
With no official answer, we dug into the U.S. Code. U.S. Code Title 14, Section 3 says the Coast Guard could be transferred to operate as a service in the Navy and receive some of the Navy's funding. But it says the Coast Guard could only be transferred upon the declaration of war. Without a declaration of war, the Coast Guard remains a service in the Department of Homeland Security, which is not funded during this shutdown. So this is false. It's not possible to give the Coast Guard Navy funding unless Congress or the President declares war. In studio, Evan Watson, 13 News Now.